An overly planned, under-prepared meal for my granddad, who is obesely Irish. For him, having a Tetley and watching Deal or No Deal is his ideal dying wish. A concrete Buddha, in a physical sense, with a belly slowly drooping down south, for the only wisdom I know him to have being in the back corners of his mouth. His family, sure, but a man I barely know at all. Favourite music, colour, people, place, answers I stall to recall. The reason for my dark hair, my pale, sensitive skin, my Irish genetic makeup. But would I know what song to play at your wake when you cease to wake up? In the kitchen, Mom's stress levels are over boiling like the veg, a frothing frustration. See, she's trying to turn this inevitable blitz into some Hotel Ritz situation. She's frantically flapping like an overly ambitious flightless bird, whilst conversation's wearing thin as Grandad says, to add to this, my sister's here, who's currently like a fizzed up can of hormones, awkwardly trying to fill in the gaps in between Grandad's grumbles and groans. So you've guessed it, I'm just sitting, indulging in this situation of utter bliss, where there's enough silence to pay tribute to every disaster since Genesis. But this means a lot to Mum, having a dad here, as she doesn't get to see him hardly. So she likes to create this illusion that we're some kind of Stepford Wives family, but from Coventry. Each time she convinces herself that it's all going to be fine, yet deep down we know she knows it's only a matter of time. Coming in and glancing at us in that cryptic, talk to your granddad way, triggering my knowing sister to take her cue to say, Grandad, were you a part of the IRA? Silence. Just a cheesy 80s retro echo of IRA bouncing off the walls, waiting for the tumbleweed to enter before this epic western brawl. Attention turns to Mum, as her breathing becomes erratic and her nostrils flare, and that's when it's reborn, Mom's "You are so dead" glare. If Freddy Krueger and Hitler had some kind of hideous love child, it would be scared. A demon stare, so direct and cutting, catching you unprepared. There's no escape when it hones in on you, no defence against its ambush attack. You know she's livid and ready to explode, but you just don't know how to react, but sit there and let the dread fill your throat like pool water, and accept the fact that now you're simply a lamb for the slaughter. So Grandad, how was bingo today? A card that can always be played, which saved the occasion, but not my sister, needless to say. But when I think about it logically, about the few times me and my granddad have had, like having to speak in an Irish accent when visiting Ireland because the English are bad, all the evidence, and also his reaction on that day, lead me to ask the question, was my granddad in the IRA?